In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to create workflow rules in Zoho Books. If you want to automate repetitive tasks and make your accounting process more efficient, workflow rules are a great place to start. They help Zoho Books perform actions for you automatically whenever specific conditions are met, which can save time and reduce manual follow-up. To begin, open Zoho Books and go to the Settings area. From there, navigate to Automation and then select Workflow Rules. This is where you can create and manage automations for different parts of your workflow. Once you're in the Workflow Rules section, click the plus button to create a new workflow rule. This starts the setup process and lets you define exactly what kind of automation you want to build. Next, choose the module you want the workflow to apply to. This could be something like invoices, expenses, or another area depending on what you want to automate. After selecting the module, choose the trigger event. The trigger is what tells Zoho Books when the rule should run. For example, you might want the workflow to activate when an invoice is created or when a payment is received. Choosing the right trigger is important because it determines the moment your automation begins. After that, set the conditions for the rule. Conditions allow you to be specific about when the automation should apply. For instance, you might create a rule that only runs if the invoice amount is greater than 1,000. Or if the customer type matches a certain category such as wholesale. This helps make sure the workflow only runs in relevant situations, instead of applying to every record in the module. Once the conditions are in place, define the actions that Zoho Books should perform automatically. Depending on your needs, you can send an email, update a field, create a task, or send an SMS. This is the part where the workflow becomes truly useful, because it turns your conditions into an actual response without requiring manual work each time. When everything looks correct, save the workflow rule and enable it. After it is turned on, Zoho Books will begin carrying out those actions automatically whenever the selected trigger and conditions are met. Before finishing, it's a good idea to review your setup carefully so your automation behaves exactly the way you expect. A well-built workflow can streamline communication, improve consistency, and help your team stay on top of important tasks with less effort.